In this video, we're going to walk through the step-by-step process of setting up a PyCloud Connect node. This setup process is applicable for all PyCloud Connect users, as every tenant can be both a publisher and a subscriber at the same time. To start the process, we're going to navigate to our customer-specific portal, which for me is going to be https://ncc.pycloudservices.com. Note the NCC prefix here, which is specific to my customer portal. This prefix is set up when you first sign up for PyCloud Connect. For more information on that, please see our other video on signing up for PyCloud Connect. Now I need to log in using my Windows Live ID. As a reminder, this is not necessarily the email that you used to first sign up for PyCloud Connect. This is a Microsoft account that you've associated with your PyCloud Connect user. Once we're logged in, we can click on the PyCloud Connect tile, and this takes us to the main PyCloud Connect page. From here, I click the Systems tile, and I can see a list of all the PyCloud Connect nodes I currently have installed. As this is a fresh install, I don't have any on my list right now. If I click the Download button, it takes me to a list of the prerequisites I need to have in order to install PyCloud Connect. I'm already running on the correct operating system, and the .NET framework is bundled into the PyCloud Connect installer. Obviously, since I'm on this page, I have internet access. That leaves us with two things we need to make sure we have ready to go before we do this install. The first is the PyAF client. We'll go download this from the tech support download page in a second. The second is a valid connection to the PyData archive and the PyAF server. We're going to accomplish this using a service account that we need to have ready to go before we do the installation. The specific security requirements for this account can be found on our live library, here in the Download and Install PyCloud Connect section. We recommend using a domain account here. I've gone ahead and created one already and given it the necessary permissions. Now we just need to download the AF client. To do that, let's go to the tech support website, techsupport.osisoft.com, and we'll click on the download section. If you recall from the prerequisites, we need the AF client version of 2.6.x. This version may update with future releases of PyCloud Connect, so always be sure to check the specific version that's required. To find it, we're going to search by all versions, install kits, PyAF, and then type in client. Now we can scroll down to the version we need, and download it. Now that it's downloaded, let's go ahead and install the AF client. You can see it's going to install the new version of .NET Framework it needs, as well as the AF client and an up-to-date SDK. Now we'll enter our default AF server name. And the install kit may need to temporarily stop some services running on this machine. Okay, now we're at the client portion of the install. Okay, our client installation is complete. Navigating back to the Cloud Connect portal, we've completed all of our prerequisites, so now it's time to install the PyCloud Connect software itself. One thing to note is that the PyCloud Connect install kit is not available on the tech support download. This is because each install kit is specific to its PyCloud Connect tenant. That's why you need to download it here. Now that it's downloaded, let's run that kit. So as you can see, a newer version of .NET Framework is required. So depending on the .NET Framework you started with, you may need to do a .NET install twice. Okay, now that .NET is finished, we'll need to perform a quick system reboot. Since we performed that .NET installation and reboot as part of the PyCloud Connect install kit, it automatically picks up where it left off after the reboot. Here we're going to use the service name we discussed before that needs proper access to your PyData archive and AF server. Now we'll need to log in with a Microsoft account. Again, this is the Microsoft account that you've associated with your PyCloud Connect account, but may not be the email that you're using as the contact email. And now our installation is complete. Now we can navigate back to our customer portal. Now from our PyCloud Connect portal, we can navigate back to System and confirm that the node we just set up has a good status. Thank you for watching our video on the PyCloud Connect installation process. Don't forget to check out the other videos in this series, including how to sign up for PyCloud Connect and how to create publications and subscriptions.